हाँ ब्लू वाइट में क्या होगा वॉल वाइट में और स्पेल होते हैं
अरे वो का वाइट वैसा अलग आ जाएगा आउट
इसका मैं नहीं छोड़ रहा है उनसे ही कर दे मैं तो आएंगे
नहीं बोला ना सुयश बोला आ जाएंगे
पूरे क्लोज पे जाएंगे
आई तो वापस गौमूत्र लेके आएगा
ये लगे
अब क्या बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है पता है लाइन है बंदा टेस्ट का पढ़ाई क्या करेगी
आपको बस नहीं मिलेगा
और 2 मार्क्स आएगा फिर हां हाइट से डिस्टेंस आधे कर देगा 10:32 लेवल
पता नहीं सरकारी कैसे जाएगा पाकिस्तान मैच में
डेली आते हैं उसके बाद
ऐसे काम किया है बहुत
कुछ ज्यादा डालते
मैंने लास्ट वीक लाया था क्या बोलते कल परसों लाया था
आज
वो ब्रेड लेते वो ब्रेड क्या सैंडविच ना खाएगा
आप तो अच्छे हैं रोज ज्यादा डालते हो
ये हमारा फेवरेट डिश है
रेडी है मेरा ब्लैक स्नैप ही मिलता है
तो मैं इस बनाना नहीं बनाना बनाना नहीं मिलता
तो गाँव में
फिनिश करना
अरे
लगता नहीं भाई राशि 24 का
अरे यू बहुत बड़ा है
रोहित का फॉर्म आ गया वापस
थोड़ा है फाइनल्स तक वो सो आ गया इस बार दिन बेटर हो रहा हां अरे बोलना डर डर के को अगर मैं इस बार बोल सेट मारूंगा मुझे कुछ नहीं कर देगा
वो राशि के बोल रहा है उसके पैड को लगा बाउंस हो गया
वो राशि की बॉल नहीं खेल पा रहा अगर
वरना सबको मारा सूर्य को आया वो अरे सूर्य और राशि को बोल के रखा था मार मत नहीं आउट कर पाएगा मैं स्विफ्ट के नो
अरे नो इनिंग्स में एक बार भी राशि
नहीं चाहता राशि पहला मुंबई राशि का मैच हो रहा है राशि का रखा है ऐसा कोणता बॉल इधर मारेंगे तो सूर्य का आउट भाई क्वार्टर दे रहा है
तो क्या
भाई ये देख ब्रेड को ऊपर से स्लाइस किया फिर ये स्लाइस को उल्ट के फिर इसको
हां तो ऐसे ही देते हैं ना
हमारे पूरा बड़ा फेस्टिवल है
वो हाँ
सूखा शेक
ऑरेंज
और हाल
पूरा चेक क्लास का बस एक ही बार ये क्या जाएगा आ जाएगा
मानने पूरा बना
पहले वो फ्री रहता है तो पहले 20 करके आया राइट 20 करके आया था
थोड़ा से उसका डे वो बहुत सारा काफी
अरे उसको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं हां बोल रही है ताकि मैं हमारी को देखा था तुमने भाई ऊपर टीका भी कराया बैठा है वो ऊपर लगे पूजा करने वाला मुझे अरे पर वो हमारी लास्ट आई कल
वनडे में आ रहा
है वो बोला मारे देता हूं और बंदा जो आउट हुआ गिव्स कम बोल्ड कार्तिक ने जो 2 विकेट लिए वो भी बोल्ड पीयूष चावला पहले ओवर डाले बोल्ड कार्तिक का जो 2 ही मेरे बॉल तेरे खिलाड़ी गया अरे अगर मुझे आउट आज हां
नहीं यार लखनऊ
दो मैच है हैदराबाद और लखनऊ है
बोल पे देखिए
हैदराबाद जीतना चाहिए
अभी कल किसने बोला टारगेट क्वालीफाई कर वो खुद बोला जो वो आकाश चोपड़ा बोला नहीं इसने बोला कि अभी अगर कोई भी टीम हारेगी अभी आप कोई टीम
दिल्ली बाहर है हैदराबाद भी बाहर है
दिल्ली बाहर नहीं है दिल्ली अगर हारेगी
भाई क्वालिफिकेशन पार्ट का पॉइंट चाहिए और कम से सबसे कम 16 दिल्ली 11 मैच जीती उसका 100 दे
11 मैच
सॉरी 11 मैच जीती हां 11 मैच जीती 4 मैच जीती 7 विकेट गई तो पॉइंट क्या होते हैं
पंजाब
मैं सारी दसवीं पंजाब
जीती है
नहीं बस मैं उसका समय
पंजाब में इंडिया में 4 है लेकिन बहुत कम है
पंजाब का एक 2 मैच दिल्ली
अगर मेन स्टार्टिंग को सीएसके एमआई और ये राजस्थान ये चार्टिंग करना
चार्टिंग में लगते पहले करेगा
वही है चार्टिंग तो कंफर्म है बट राजस्थान में थोड़ा अच्छा मुंबई का पक्का है
भाई वो अगर मुंबई और रोहित अगर फाइनल तक पहुंचा गया तो मुंबई उठा रही है रोहित अब तक एक भी आ रहा है ये नहीं आ रहा फाइनल में आ रहा है किसके खिलाफ भी होता है रोहित फाइनल में खेलता है
सीएसके फाइनल में बहुत बार आ रही है
भाई 9 बार में 3 बार मुंबई नहीं आया है
रोहित ने वो चेन्नई का जो मैदान है चेपॉक इसमें 4000 से 47 डेज बाद चले
हां 10 साल बाद में खेल चले 2009 से मुंबई जीतता है 2009 से मुंबई जीतता है
वही 2 बार जीती है सिर्फ एक 2010 में
आगे हम नहीं गया चेन्नई को सपोर्ट करता है ना लेकिन एमआई कांड भी तो बिना के कोई और 10 साल में अभी जीती है आरआर चीज
वो अरे उसने लिखे नहीं वो हाउस बोल रहा था वो एक ये
आरआर की तरह रहता है लेकिन अभी फोर्थ हुआ
हां जिंदा है
आपका टीम
शायद उसके मुख्य इधर था
किसका है वेट का बस अब ये क्या हो रहा है इधर भी आज जो देखो 90 का टारगेट है
बहुत कुछ
तो कुछ कितने रन में आउट किया
वो लोग 33
50 रन में वो लोग का लीग में ऑल आउट
टारगेट नहीं
क्या मेरा हो गया था नहीं उसके बाद
पिछले कितने कैच पकड़े पता है 2-3 पकड़े मेरा ओवर पूरा डॉट गया और एक आउट विकेट लेता था मेरे बॉलिंग वाला कुछ कोई आता ही नहीं ले लेते हैं वो नेक्स्ट वो बाहर
ये उसका वही एक अच्छा प्लेयर खेलता है जो काला है
नहीं बोलो
मैं था अच्छा कर लो शॉट बचा
अरे पर वो भी ना इंडिया का थोड़ा पहले लेफ्ट
तो बोला मैं पहले वो चीज को देखो नहीं भाई निकल लिया
जो मेरा फ्रेंड था ना पूरा
अरे मैं क्यों ना
ब्रो मेरे को भी एक ही बॉल मिला था क्यों तो मैं क्यों लिया? मेरे को भी एक ही
तेरा मन था
No, there is this thing.
भाई सुनी नहीं ये देखो इसको यही बात नहीं पसंद आती मेरे को पहले
तो बाहर का झरना वो लिटरली फन है ना
दूसरी टीम में
तो पहले ऑलरेडी काम
लग रहा है ना
क्या
जैसे
पहले भाई हम लोग खेले
अरे पहला वाला तो है
वो खेलेंगे
उसको भी
मैं बॉलिंग का नहीं बैटिंग में तेरे से अच्छा क्या तो भी तू नहीं भेजा
मैं
ये क्या मजा है क्योंकि ये बोला कि एक अच्छा ताकत वाला चाहिए और एक हिटर चाहिए तो
ये जब पहले बोला
ये तो आउट हो 3 बॉल 8 बनाए और आउट हो गया दो चौके मारे और एक
वही मैं बोला कि मैं पहले तक जा रहा था
तो पक्का बॉलर है बैट्समैन
मैं तेरे से ज्यादा अच्छा मारा भी है कल तू उल्टा आउट
तू बॉलर है क्या
बैटर
बैटर
तू बैटिंग तू बॉलिंग क्यों करता
तू
है
बॉलर
तू बॉलिंग क्यों करता है तू दोनों क्यों करता है तू दोनों क्यों करता है तेरे लिए बैट्समैन तो
ये बैटिंग कर रहा है देखो हम देखते थे स्टार्टिंग में 2 बॉल
हम सब एक काम है मैं बॉलर चाहिए मैं बॉलिंग चाहिए मेरे को बॉलिंग
हां पहला ओवर क्योंकि मैं लास्ट में करता हूं सबसे 5 मिनट में मेरे को तो बॉलिंग मेरे को नहीं देगा
जगह मत ऐसे
तो अच्छी फीलिंग आ रही थी
नहीं है
जान चल गई
या खेल रहा था भाई कुछ चला गया
हां तो क्या सर मारेंगे नहीं फेल
कोई डाल नहीं है इस बार
वो भाई फेल देगा ना नहीं लेक्चर मारा
खेला भी क्या 3 कैच छोड़े
विकेट मैंने बोल दिया
3 कैच छोड़े ना मैं बोला उसे कि मेरे को
अरे यार अभी
छोड़ने के बाद नहीं मेरे को पड़ेगा बात नहीं मानूंगा बात
अरे सर सब
तेरे से ज्यादा अच्छा खेला तेरे से ज्यादा अच्छा खेला सामने वाली टीम से और रन आउट भी तेरे चक्कर में हुआ 2 रन
अरे तू छोड़ ना
मेरे को बिगाड़ना फिर बोलता है कि मेरे किया अब तू गलती क्या खुद तो मैंने बोला स्ट्रेट मैं बोला बॉल मत था स्ट्रेट मार पावर नहीं लगाई पावर नहीं लगाई
अरे छोड़
Sit there, finish it, and then come back. Sit there, finish all your idlis, and then come. No problem. Achha, Gargi Mata is behind. Finish it all your. You are having. What's the number? अच्छा, for that normally we understand the texture. जैसे उसका parent rock है ना. अभी I don't know whether you know what is multani mitti.
Yes, please.
लड़कियों के
हाँ तो मैं वही बोला कोई
बोला जाता है
if you have seen that rock, whatever color that multani mitti का rock, the color is also the same. So the alluvial parent rock, which is bearing the color.
Thank you, sir.
He said it's usually because it is a hydro storm, like it has
Hydro storm, what is that?
hydro storm.
So
It has H2 also. That
oh, you are in school teacher.
no,
Then
I mean he's a professor in
Yeah.
college.
this is geography.
No,
The family member. Which college? Which college?
I forgot the name.
It's but you know the teacher at least. Hey guys, hand wash. Oh, baby boy. Grown up. I didn't say grow up. I said grown up. Give me a red pen. I didn't get Hey, anybody have a red pen with you? We'll start correcting the volumes quick. So meantime, everyone write that heading called tropical evergreen. Maybe we are correcting next 2 minutes. So understand all the vegetation one by one. One is tropical evergreen. Get the inverted position so that it collects. When I use the word evergreen tropical trees are, you have to remember first its headings are. Now let us pick up the volume. Quickly we'll do. Hey guys, pick up the pages of our forests. Black forest. Correct. That's to be offered when the shops will open. I don't know. It's on page number 106. Before do that, I want my end friends to do a small filing work, which I do for my portion. You pick up all the chapters of maybe like not only my subjects, different subjects, make a small like this. Ye mere liye hai. Correct. Are you understanding what they have done? The chapters that you have covered up in a month, how many chapters are done? Ye sab karo. Ye mere liye diya hai. So what I'm doing, look here, I'll show you this part also. I'm making this year purposely so that I don't have because covering so many chapters. I've written P and C, processing complete. After I or any other professor completes the chapter, you trying to finish the chapter, because now climate chapter, yesterday only I told them, it's all done, all the branches. I think coming Sunday or next Sunday you will get climate. Did we do all numericals of climate? No. But theoretical वाला थोड़ा सा बाकी है. अब वो करता हूँ. बस वो ये वाले fundamentals वाले के. हाँ करते हैं, वो कर देते हैं. And then all things you have to do. Here I am not mentioning the date. If you want, you can mention the date also, which is the test. And accordingly, you start preparing. This is for my records, I am doing it. You, anyone does it, bring the file to me. I will help you to do more better way. Correct? Let's proceed with point 106, page 106. We are into evergreen. Put 1 to distribution, 2 to climatic condition, 3 to characteristics, and 4 to main species, and 5 to economic value. I'm going to discuss this in detail. The video will also be shortly played in so that you understand what is that. These numbers you have to just write from distribution up till economic value in the volume.
So only the heading.
Only the heading. Internals we are going to discuss. Look, when you go for evergreen and deciduous, the best and the easy way to distinguish these. What is the easy way to distinguish? Once the word is evergreen, they remain green throughout the year. Deciduous, they shed their leaves, especially before the summer season. Even evergreen trees do it, but their variety is so huge. One variety will be. Am I giving lectures to benches and tubes and fans and ACs? No, let it be. Now he listens. From 1 year is enough. Have you seen any time dogs sleeping while they are on the floor? They always put 1 ear to the ground. Seriously. Because I heard it, these dogs can even predict the. How do you know? नहीं मतलब हाँ ये मिलता जुलता breed है. He's correct absolutely. And if you once they take your body odor or whatever, they will never forget. That's why they come and glance over your body so quickly. हाँ ये सब हरकतें इसमें है. And he's very loyal too, है ना? Loyalty सब में नहीं मिलता भाई. चल. Let us mark point number 1, evergreen, distribution, open bracket. Rajasthan, Kutch, Saurashtra, and then come down to Punjab and Deccan Plateau. Climatic conditions, only remember temperature, 25 to 27. Rainfall is very important, more than 250. Humidity, 77. Characteristics I will also be giving, but write down now, mark it now. Dense growth, high rainfall. Trees 60 meters or above. Dense undergrowth. Did you see thick growth? Udhar likh lo undergrowth. Light does not penetrate. Carpet of herbs and grasses. Main species thick rosewood, ebony, gurjan, telsu. Economic value come down to evergreen forest, produce underline. Various plant species. Thick leave only chapels or chaplas. Baki sab thick kar lo. Tune also leave it. And then come down to economic value, produce various plant species. High economic value. Settle down. Timber produced underline hard, durable, and fine grain. Now this one I want you guys to tell me. What's the word fine grain? You know what are sawmills are? Sawmills? No, never heard. How many have not seen the movie called Kashmir Files? Seen it. Automatically seen it. Now I think the other round of corner is that Kerala Files, which I'm planning for. Seen it, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Kerala Story.
I have not watched.
But people are saying amazingly
Yes.
close to the reality. And certain 2 states have banned that movie. One is TN, and other is our Mamata Banerjee state. Yesterday, Supreme Court has asked them, how can you ban the movie? Those who want to watch it. I can tell you, not this. It has been for years. You understand what is that story all about?
Yes.
So, when you see the sawmills there are big blades which cuts the wood which is as big as this room. Samjha main kya bol raha hu? And that when they cut it, lots of powders. And then you have to imagine what is a plywood is. You know what is a plywood?
Yes.
That powder only with a little bit of fiber and it is pressed by the machines. So that is fine grained. Not all the wood can be finely grained. Abhi samjha what is fine grained? Udhar likh lena plywood.
So example, plywood.
Plywood. That's understand. Good sensible thing. Next. However, due to underline tangled mess of canes, palms, bamboos, lack of means of transport. ये question आता है. Have not been fully exploited. उधर 2 word add करना. Inaccessible, highly inaccessible. I'll give the answer because understand these forest first. Highly inaccessible. I can show you the forest area something, and I can divide something. So I say A type, B type, C, D, and E. Just a small catchment area of everything. I said all the trees are going to shed the leaves. I said this might be Jan to March. This might be April to June. Correct? This might be July to September. This might be October to November. And this is only in December, B for December. What does it mean? You look at this forest, any part of the year, it looks evergreen. The problem with this, if you have heard about this Amazon forest, have you heard about Amazon?
Yes.
What's Amazon popular for? Variety of trees, highly inaccessible regions. And they have 3 belt of greenery, canopy, the middle and the lower canopy. Sunlight cannot pierce through them. If sunlight is not reaching the ground, it's an easy breeding ground for many poisonous. Can I say vermins? Even mosquitoes are there which bites you. You can end your life. Bugs are of this much size. Many times geographers who have gone in, the batch was of 6. And when they came out, 2 people gone. and they were found after 3 months only. It's so difficult to take a chopper and check them. You can't. There is no network unless and until you don't use any satellite phones. उधर का एक लड़का बोला तो सर हम लोग वो use करेंगे. What is that? We use it for a distance, na? Walkies. They say very few walkies can catch the signal. It's like a movie where they have shown the tiger. If you are venturing into its territory, it loves the sound of its own breathing, and they breathe very heavily. And if they could hear any human breathing, then it will stop the human breathing. Am I making you fearful? Is it? So that's as good as this Amazon. So those people who have been missed, they were found after 3 months, and at least out of that, one person was alive. And the interview, I watched it in Discovery Channel long time, not now. He said he was survived only by eating the bugs of this much size. These are high protein rich diet. So news correspondent was a lady. I said, I don't believe it. So he brought 2 bugs and started eating right in front of that lady. She ran away from that room. अभी क्या करेगा ना? People won't believe. There are certain, I don't want to name. You have this lizards. आगे का मैं नहीं बता. Girls will say, "She, what is all this?" They catch it, munch it, and do it. No, what's it? No. Your stomach has certain toxins. If you are able to digest it, then you are alive. If you are unable to, एक बार तू vomit कर दिया ना, then you are going to get some serious trouble. Why? How could this Chinese and Japanese eat all unwanted things? You eat it as if you are eating some part of your deliciousness. सोच लो ये desert है. सोच कैसे सकते हो? वो तो ऐसा वो. So Amazon jungle or these forests are known for these kinds. And second, we have a lot of creepers. In a house, we have creepers. Money plant is the best creeper. I've seen it puts on your grill. It will take the grill for a few weeks, and you can't see. So that's just a money plant. Here there are many other creepers and climbers which can be seen throughout the jungle, and even during daytime. It's as good as you are having 6 or 7 in the evening. Not complete dark. Sunlight doesn't reach us. So this is nothing but the most important evergreen forest. And when I show you the video, they say these are called as lungs of the earth. Why lungs of the earth? However deforestation goes on, as long as we don't touch this, which forest? And is it easy to cut? People can cut it, but it's not possible to get the logs out of it. There's no proper road. Did you see that the planted trees are dense, and trees are in all different directions, and it's hugely dangerous to allow 2 persons to take a truck and come up. You might have had 2-3 mosquito bite, one might be dead, other might be in the process of dying, and no one will get into the jungle. Okay, let's watch that video. You'll understand what's the evergreen forest. At least the videos are not look at that 60 meters. So that remember, one is emergent, canopy, and shrubs. While writing the answer, just please remind me. I will give you this also. This you have to remember. Look at this is the topmost layer, middlemost layer, understory, and this is floor. Why they are using this as floor? Even that is quite tall. It will be 3 to 4 feet. मतलब अपना hip size तक वो floor है. So look at the topmost layer, emergent, canopy, understory. Understories are nothing but these are the bushes you can see. Even bushes are in too many numbers. Might be 5 feet का bush रहेगा. 5 feet का bush रहेगा. मतलब आपका idea मेरा तो 5'7" type है. And then you go up till 60 meters. It's quite tall. But the tallest trees are always found in which forest? Evergreen. And what is the reason why they are growing so tall? Since it is dense, every tree has to compete to get what? Sunlight. Are they supplied with good water? Yes. Minimum is 250 centimeters of rainfall. And 250 is very good for the trees. It's not like rice or wheat or anything. But once the roots are planted, you can't even think. It might go even meters. In my own hometown, we cut one of the tree which was of my neighbor. Tree was cut, but the roots were coming deep into our bedrooms. The roots are so dangerous. And then we have to hire 2 different fellows who started digging the roots, which took close to 3 months. And they finally uprooted, they put petrol, they burn it. Tab jaake wo tree ka death hota hai. Varna to impossible. So that's what trees are so good for human beings, because the roots are far and deep. Especially of a tamarind tree. It was a tamarind tree. You think of a banyan tree then. Impossible. And its trunks are huge. Banyan tree, you know what it is?
Yes.
And not only the trunks are out, even deep they go. This is what we are trying to say. They are very thick and they are very dense undergrowth. What is crucial? Normally, Maharashtrians cannot forget the Alfonsos. Have you seen? First, what it comes? देखा? Class देखा कि नहीं? Mango के पहले. Then उसके बाद small, then big, and then you get your 500 to 1200 per dozen. But sorry to say, many people have this habit of munching it or tasting it, and very quickly some small mangoes from their face. What are they? Heat boils, and 90% of the mangoes that you consume, they're all not naturally ripe. You understand what is naturally ripe? They add this, I think, which permanganate. I don't know which permanganate, and that powder is very dangerous. आज डाला, 2 days के अंदर आपका mangoes ripe हो जाएगा. Artificial ripening. If you have gone for papayas, you know what are papayas? They are very good for your health, unless and until you don't eat the papayas, which is this much big size. But there is no sweetness. I have eaten only this much size, which is ripe from the tree, and it is absolutely sweet. So here also we have flowering plants and we have fruition. What is fruition? After the flowering, the fruits come. So put the heading in your notebook already that you have done. Distribution write down, climatic condition write down, features you can copy from here. And meantime, I am coming around to check the notebooks and the volumes. I will be sitting in one of the benches. Every person is to join me there, so that I can tell some details about his performance for the coming 10 क्यों? तब तक ये कॉपी हो जाएगा आप लोग का. कॉपी करो. That canopy वगैरह बहुत important है. Give me respect. Anybody is having?
Nobody is there.
जा रहे हो? ऐसे कैसे ना? Everybody is there. ये लास्ट ईयर पे इसे रेड पेन किधर है?
Sir, paying for audience.
नहीं नहीं that I don't. Jackie, go to the options and बोलना कि है क्या?
सर मेरा बहुत लगेगा
इसी को भेजो। नहीं वो रहने दे। राज you go. Quickly come. As soon as you finish the red pen. I am starting to be. No, I'll start with girls, especially
Girls first.
I wish first.
मजा नहीं आ रहा।
जल्दी कर। मेरा तो अभी 4 चल रहा है। भाई तुझे इतना भी याद नहीं कौन से चल रहा है? क्यों? क्लास में क्यों एक्शन का है? क्लास क्या तो
कैरेक्टर से भी है।
पर क्यों नहीं? तो जाके तो कोऑर्डिनेटर को
इससे नहीं लिख रहे हैं।
I don't have
दे दे भाई तेरा and Jackie come quick
well if you yes
no come Jackie के पास बिल्कुल लिख रहा है come on quick don't waste my time
ऑफिस में गया ना।
guys you are not happy come ये back is ये उधर I'm here तो ये पीछे ले एडिशनल Carry on, others carry on. I'm talking to all the students one by one. Cool. I know so. This much better than the sun. And I asked you to solve the rest. I could see people. Next person. Come quickly. Except if nobody is talking. And he is the person who is continuously disturbing lecture.
Sir, right.
sir volume होते हैं
हाँ मैं करूँगा उनको लाते समय लाते हैं चलो now you keep it there I'll come
क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन कैसे है? क्लाइमेटिक
Volume and the note. Wait, how do you move it? Nothing. There are the special candidates. Aram say you go for the benches are so uncomfortable. I'm seeing the persons what are doing.
हो गया था लिख के
हाँ तो then after that go down to the question answers page. See that there are many
ये दिख रहा नहीं है
मोर वीडियोस के अंदर
अरे वो हटाना उसको अंदर रुकिएगा
Sorry, actually.
एक मिनट I'm right here what is the problem
सर
I've asked you to go down to the worksheet
Sorry, I achieved this.
सर इट्स नॉट विजिबल माउस
उसने क्या बोला मैं समझ गया you turn it to your side wait I'm coming
no sir actually more videos
वो सर वो वहां पर कुछ लिखा है
अच्छा ठीक है ठीक
पहले समझा तो था उसकी इधर वर्ड है उसकी
अरे कुछ तो लिखा है, अरे कुछ तो लिखा है।
ये बोल ही लिया था ना।
He was
अरे
a
ये बोल में
इतना पॉपुलर नहीं है.
तो भी टीवी पढ़ने में आ रहा है दिया है ना पॉपुलर नहीं
Too good. And finally, please get chill characters. Hey, उधर से आना, राज आना जल्दी. What the boys are doing? Just 2 minutes. I'm coming. I'll play this video.
सर वे
कैसे?
You haven't copied down.
कॉपी
हाँ, copy करने में भी. देखो, he is showing the forest where it is located. Northeastern, Western Ghats, and this is above this Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram. In fact, the maximum forest in India is found in this region. 75% are covered with forest. Everyone have copied on that part?
Yes.
Okay. But come on, let's put the heading now, SCDS. I'll explain that first. I'm coming round now. This side correction is done. We'll start from there. Give me 5 minutes. Meantime, I'll explain this. So when we are talking about, we'll start from there. So you and he will be the first, and then I'll follow. So when we are understanding deciduous, it is different from evergreen. What is a good thing that separates? This is the most widespread forest in India. Come on, everyone, repeat. There are two types of deciduous. One is moist deciduous and other is dry deciduous. Moist deciduous, two things. One is humidity and rainfall. Similarly, dry deciduous, again less rainfall and less humidity. There are chances that dry deciduous, if it receives more rainfall, can come into which deciduous? Moist deciduous. Similarly, there are chances that dry deciduous can become desert type of vegetation. You understand what is desert?
Yes.
That is that xerophytic plants. What are xerophytic? Those plants which are surviving in hot, dry, desert condition. So we start with which forest? Deciduous. What is a good thing? The most widespread. What are the two types of deciduous? Dry deciduous and moist deciduous. How would you distinguish? Based on the rainfall and based on the humidity. Humidity. Okay, let's see here to this first. Better. Listen to that. Check it in the office. Give it to me. Hey, just pause. Now put the heading in your notebook. Decidius for us. And from the volume only you can start. Distribution, I'm marking it. Give me a minute. Distribution, everybody. Ready? It is peninsular region. Foothills of Himalayas. Are you seeing? Open bracket, UP, close bracket, in TN. Conditions. Conditions. This is for moist deciduous. 24 to 27. Humidity 50 to 80. Rainfall is 100 to 200. Before you write that, you have to go down to the definition. Deciduous trees shed their leaves. ये बहुत first point लिखना पड़ेगा. In the hot weather, उसके लिए लिखो summer. You write only summer. Second, economically most important trees. Did you find?
Yes.
Second point. And third point, most widespread forest in India. बस. उसके बाद directly ये लिखने का 2A. You understand 2A? चलो. Characteristics you can copy from there. Start writing. Meantime, I'm checking the notebooks and the volume. There are few students who are beautifully done. There are few students who are shabbily writing. I don't know what is to be done with them. They should be a part of the some laundry, where instead of the clothes hanging, I'll make them to hang, and some little bit of dry cleaning to be done, and steam press will occur on their head. You understand what is steam press? And we have some hand-held steam press also. I'll get it from Singapore. My friends are there, and we'll work on your head.
Sir, Western Ghats में heavy rainfall भी होता है और slightly rainfall दोनों होते हैं.
किसमें?
Western Ghats में.
Windward side और leeward side है ना. अभी ये देखो. इनका गांव बाई is on the leeward side. Less rainfall. Mamle is on the windward side. More rainfall.
तो एक जगह पे दोनों टाइप की rainfall हो सकती है.
एक जगह पे
मतलब यहाँ पे बुक में लिखा है कि heavy.
No, it depends on the. If it is really, listen. If it is really, it depends on the windward and leeward side. You don't say एक जगह. That I don't understand.
ज़्यादा.
ये तो no. वो बताएं अच्छा.
Sir, I too.
But that बच्चा is helping you. You should appreciate that. Come on. तेरा. ऐसा बोलेगा तो उसका दिल छोटा हो जाएगा. सामने से कोई हेल्प करने आ रहा है पहले सुन लो फिर बोला थैंक यू. These are certain things which will make you a human being throughout your life. It's not like me, the demon outside my path. Am I? मेरे मिला ही नहीं था. ये last year भी ये वैसा वैसे मुझे पिंक और ये जो सिर्फ last year भी यही थे. Wait, I'll keep my red pen ready because I keep it. एक ब्रांच में लेकर जाएगा तो दूसरा ब्रांच में गायब हो जाएगा. I don't know how does it go. ये किसका है मॉडल? वे इनकम्प्लीट किसका है पता नहीं है. A and attach the Stokushika while pinning it in the last page. Many people in Nehru brand का नाता they lost it. They might be used for some क्या बोलते हैं बेल के वाले के बस लेके गए रहेगा. And बेशक सर गायब हो गया मैं क्या उसको स्टैपल कर ले लास्ट पेज में. वो पता नहीं ना बेलपुरी वाला करेगा ना 4 पेज में 10-10 रुपए का फोटो करने. एंड इन लोग को मैंने बोला तुमको क्या पता सर एक बेलपुरी फ्री में देता. सेल देयर बुक्स एट अ हाई कॉस्ट नॉलेज. ये क्या है? In fact, I have explained putting it on. बहुत जरूरी है. Better. Boys का boys, girls are माशाल्लाह. So
सर ये कट कर रहे हो.
रुको उसको आने दे मेरे पास आना. तेरा क्या होगा उधर से पूछना पड़ेगा. तेरा क्या होगा
हम लोग साफ पास
जो भी होगा मंजूर है खुदा. ऐसे पाकिस्तान चैनल ये तो बहुत कम है। लास्ट ईयर सब इनको कुछ they were using 2 books।
हाँ मैंने बुक भी नहीं बनाई।
2 books। ये बुक और मसूर की था। This is just a brief guideline. If I start giving notes like I give it to 12th I give each and every chapter with minimum 15 questions each, because they have a lot of questions with it. Give it to us. Hey guys, have copied down noise DCDS. तुम सब इधर ही आके करेगा। लर्निंग क्या करता है? लर्निंग टेक्निक बड़ी चल रहा है। टेरेस कमिंग चल रहा है करने। उधर जा this year. If you don't, today only you made me happy that you are before me and I will inside the classroom. That's it. अभी next week में फिर 25 मिनट, फिर 5 मिनट, फिर 15 मिनट, फिर जाए। देखो I have seen you in and out. इधर correction तक। And neither do you have seen me in and out. Correct? You couldn't forget a bike ride with me from one small. When was it? Last year. कहाँ तक चुरा? That's it. Nice, huh? So next time you come, I'll take you to Dolan Line. But your parents should allow you. मुझे थोड़ा डिस्टेंस बचा। ठीक है। इसकी तरह बहुत लोग छोटे गिरे हुए हैं। I'll take you to Nashik waterfalls. ये रिटर्न नहीं आएगा। सच्ची तू डर रहा क्या? हाँ मेरा ग्रुप में कोई वो पानी में डर के नहीं जाता। आई वैसे जबकि मुझे स्विमिंग भी नहीं आता। मेरा 2-3 बाइकर्स बोला आप टेंशन मत लो सर आ गए। क्यों? हम लोग नीचे किसी को खड़ा किया है वहां से उठा के लाया। ठीक है। हाँ तो ये ऐसे गैप में दिया मैंने।
हाँ वो एक दो कोई ऐसे दिमाग से वो
was a lab experiment.
सर एक्स्ट्रा भी जोड़ दिए।
सर ब्लैक सॉइल नहीं लेकर।
And explain it. So it's too smart to play with the books and the slides. Hey guys, I completed. अब वो सब देखो जल्दी commercially explain इसको। Because I am one good teacher that allows you full freedom inside my class. But are you using it or are you misusing it? अरे बिंदास टॉक पे बैठा रहता ना मेरे लिए। लेकिन नहीं।
हाँ सर।
दो लड़की ने और क्या और कुछ बोल दिया। ये क्या बता और कुछ बोल नहीं सकता। बोलो ना मैं सुनूं। और क्या बोल? गरीब जाग है। टाइम का प्रॉब्लम होता है। जल्दी जा। Natural time. Go ahead. Let this person to go ahead. अच्छा ब्रेक में क्या कर रहा था?
सर ब्रेक में टाइम पास कर रहा था।
इसलिए देखने वो 9 कैट भी हाँ that's different thing. Don't release it yet. And I can do the same thing. ये कौन है ये इंडिया के साथ इतना जाती है? Oh Lord, help him to make my motherland at least mother. It looks like a hinterland. ये dry cool yeah, इसमें भी confusion. देखो handwriting of the person reflects the every character of the person. Shall I tell them? क्यों रे? गांधी जी का handwriting इतना गंदा था. So Nathuram Godse shortened only for improving the English handwriting. Seriously. कोर्ट में उसका 39 मिनट्स का वीडियो है। आपने किसी ने सुना है? अभी यूट्यूब में जाके सुनना। How beautifully he explains why did he murdered महात्मा गांधी। वो रीजन बड़ा है। I can't summarize. One thing he told very clearly that this person was a danger to Indian politics and Indian, and he was.
Yes.
He only created all kinds of. You can say Gandhi has many good habits and some are not so appreciated. चलो नहीं उसका करते हैं राज का किया नहीं हम कभी
मेरा कॉलेज
नो You have to give me when the chance was offered to you. I also forget. Hey guys, ready? Shall we get into right noise decidius? इधर आ भाई, ये तो मुझे किडनी का और कुछ पिक्चर दिख रहा है, ये इंडिया का पेनिनसुला है।
ए माउस हिलाओ बंद हो जाएगा पूरा।
Guys, and just tap it in the mouse. He is one good boy. I've seen him since 9th standard. He hasn't changed a bit. Studious, neat, clean. I hope some scruple element is in close number. SDA के बच्चा ना तू, फिर भी ऐसे कैसे है? तुम SDA क्या है? तो स्कूल बिल्डिंग में अभी क्रैक्स आ रहा है।
सर रिपेयर चालू है स्कूल में।
हाँ, and all
पूरा रेलेवेंट करना पड़ेगा। प्रिंसिपल जाने से पहले।
एक तो उनका स्कूल से बाहर आता है ना, ऑफिशियल पूरा लाइन लगा के।
छूटने के टाइम सर।
हाँ वही, फिर अर्ली मॉर्निंग में कौन लेके अंदर जाएगा?
टीचर मार देगा सर। प्रिंसिपल मार देगा अपने।
टीचर को बोलने का और जब तक टीचर प्लीज put some fish for us. She will run away. She was a Brahmin. उसके हाथ में अगर फिश का थैला देगा तो क्या?
हमारा प्रिंसिपल भी 12 साल बाद रिटायर हो गया।
हाँ, that's what he's saying, Brahmin. अच्छा, ये cultivated cocktail Brahmin है।
नहीं 15 साल बाद 15
Yeah, I am going slow just because of the corrections is taking. I have to finish this chapter today only.
क्या?
हाँ, उन्होंने क्या? हाँ क्या?
पूरा नेशनल एजुकेशन
क्यों नहीं?
सर
Because you will run away in the next class. Hey, is any point anybody have a query for moist deciduous? You have to remember that 100 to 200 here they have not given humidity, but in our volume humidity is there. Copy down that. These are the trees. Sandalwood, kusum. Okay. Let us stop here. Did you copy down both dry and moist deciduous? Anybody have any query? Please ask me. No query. Okay. My dear girl, the first one that you are writing was moist deciduous. Gargi and वैसे कैसे था? It was written there, moist deciduous. Either you change your specs or change the screen. It's there in the textbook as well. You just see it in the volume. Are you not seeing that? The first one that you've written is moist. Let us come down to dry deciduous in the next page. Let's mark in the volume if you have not written. Come on, page number 108. Are you able to see 108?
Page number
108. फिर अभी पूछेगा फिर से page number. These forests found over underline wide area. Kanyakumari, from Himalayas to Kanyakumari, West Bengals and Western Ghats. Underline sizable area, open bracket, UP, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Climatic conditions having a mean annual temperature. What is the meaning of the word mean annual?
average.
Annual average, correct. Underline 23 to 27. Rainfall is 70 to 100 and humidity is 51 to 58. Please turn to moist deciduous. How much is that humidity? It is 50 to 80. Correct? And let us go down to climatic conditions done. Characteristics. It thrives between moist deciduous and tropical thorn forest in the west. Now the next one that we are going to study is that only. Why they are using the word thorn forest?
Because transpiration, then water will lose.
I'm asking why they are having thorn. What is the reason of thorn? To store water. Thorns are nothing but modified leaves and it protects them from animals. You can't chew it. And if you break that, even cacti, thick semi-white color liquid, that is called as cuticle because it stores the water. Already water is less and the water is absorbed by the sun. So look at the adaptation given to plants by gods. So you are the best one to understand how you adapt yourself to different environment. Next, second point, on the wetter margins, underline the word wetter margins, more rainfall. these forests are transition into moist. Did I speak about this? मतलब क्या है? If rainfall is becoming more, dry deciduous can convert themselves into which deciduous? Moist. Is it chances are there? Yes. Then let us go down to the next. During the dry season, underline, trees in this forest shed their leaves completely. Circle that word completely. And give the forest like, underline, vast grasslands with naked trees. Why is the word naked trees they are writing? The trees are there, branches are seen, but you will say there is no leaves. Then the pila impression that trees are dead. They are not dead. They just drop the leaves to save the water. Once the first shower of monsoon, you can see new twigs of. आप लोग ने new twigs of leaf देखा है? I don't know how many have gone to tea estates. Next time you visit any tea estate, that's one good scene that will really nourish your eyes. Acres and acres of land, and it is so deep. Again, sorry to say, I have to say Coimbatore only, very gaya and I could drink the tea in that particular area. The tea was so refreshing and fresh. But the problem was it was having more than 400 or 600 bends. जो आप महाबलेश्वर में जाता है ना, महाबलेश्वर का बेंड तो फिर भी ठीक है. That bends are called as round pin bends. मतलब sharp turns left and left and left and. And the driver who was taking me, he was a government official fellow. मेरा एक चाचा है, वो works in that government department. तो इसको मैंने बोला अरे जरा आराम से चला. नहीं भाई साहब, मैं दिन में 4 बार ऊपर जाता हूँ, नीचे जाता हूँ. बोले तो पहली बार मुझे ऊपर मत लेके जा, आराम से जा. And it is too headache-like occurrence. And I am in my family the last 10% to go for, but he forced me to do that also because such huge bends are there. But one thing I could see, acres and acres of green leaves, and by 5:30 we were coming down. It's so cool the climate is, and by 6 you start shivering. अब असम में जाना, दार्जिलिंग सुना है? हाँ, you are from there, is it? Darjeeling tea estates are one of the best places you can see. And Britishers have challenged the Indians that we have come up with the tea only after their arrival. No, before the British could come to India, Assam, there are certain tribal communities. They used to grow only tea. And if you have seen that to your history chapters, certain chapters, you might have seen China के साथ British लोग ने tea का trade करके वहाँ से opium लेता था. Chinese did not have the good tea. Indians had it. So this is our tea estate. I can say certain tea is only grown in India but goes only to Americans and Europeans. There's a tea called Lipton brand. Heard about? And the Lipton brand have a yellow label. Yellow label मतलब उसका tea leaves, if you put it into the water, it is not that brownish color. It is fully golden color. And mainly Europe. It's a bit costly tea. I could tell you certain teas inside 1991-92 sold per kg 19,000 per kg. Simply 100 grams will cost you 2,000 rupees. Can we have 100 grams ka 2,000? बोलता हाँ हाँ मैं तो नहीं पीता, लेके खरीदो. Then mother will not put the teaspoon of tea leaves. Put some like a pepper. Chalo, let's proceed. And then done. Why still she's crawling like a serpent? क्या issue है? क्या देखा था? Let's proceed. Main species. Tick all except that. Tick all. Then economic value, that axle wood. Many people ask me, sir, furnitures are, and some are used for even making some music instruments also. Then go down to economic value. Underline. Provide timber, fruits, and other useful. Now we are getting into tropical desert. So only put the heading. Please listen to this video. Then we'll go into the topic. Okay. Sure. ALSH. So if all the Punjab is written, they have put very carefully the word is semi-arid or arid. What semi-arid means? You know what is arid regions?
Yes.
What are arid regions?
Right.
And do we have it in India?
Yes.
Where in India?
Rajasthan.
Gujarat is also correct. The Kutch side, you know Kutch.
Yes.
Which Kutch area?
Sandy.
There's one movie of that girl. What's her name? She's an athlete, na? मैं बताता हूँ. That's a very popular movie made on a true story. She was an athlete from that Kutch area. अरे एक छोटी बच्ची को पतंग गिर जाता है. उसका नाम क्या है? I'll show the song. Let's get into the okay, put the heading in your notebook. Copy down from your wall and then we'll take distribution. Are you seeing? Now, mainly found in Western Punjab, open bracket, Haryana, UP, close bracket. Then Gujarat, parts of Maharashtra, Karnataka and AP, close bracket. Climatic conditions, average temperature, rainfall and humidity. Then characteristics, this point you can write. You can break it into different headings. Trees are long, udhar ek word add karo, penetrating roots. Who can tell me why these roots are penetrating? Store water acid.
To search water.
In search of water. Underline that word penetrating. Don't underline. You write it. There's no underline. Had thorns, hard thorns and sharp spines. A next point right. To enable them to face a dry climate. Uska next point. And protect themselves from animals. How do the thorns protect them from animals?
So that the animals don't eat it.
Eat them. But there are smart animals. Pull the thorns and then munch for it. ऐसा कोई भी animal नहीं except human being. कौन है? Bird है. वो जाके cactus खाता है.
हाँ, सब लोग खाते हैं.
There was an American and Indian traveling in a plane where American asked one puzzle type question for which Indian answered and gave him $50. Correct? फिर इंडियन ने पूछा ऐसा कौन सा जानवर है जिसका 4 सर 12 पैर और 15 हाथ है. अमेरिकन वाज हाईली शॉक्ड. वो बोला अगर आंसर देगा तो $50, नहीं देगा तो $25. तो इंडियन ने तुरंत उठा के $25 रिटर्न दिया. अमेरिकन ने पूछा क्या है ये जानवर, ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. तो दिस इज स्मार्ट इंडियन. दोनों मिलके मुझे बोलो बोला ऐसा कौन सा बर्ड है बोलो. अरे नहीं तो कौन सा कैक्टस के अंदर पानी है. आई हर्ड इनसाइड कोकोनट ओनली वी हैव वाटर.
जो कैमल का वीडियो देखा था मैंने यूट्यूब पे वो
कैमल का वीडियो बिस्लरी का देखा था.
नहीं कैमल कैक्टस
हाँ बिकॉज हम राजस्थानी फेलो टोल मी हमारे यहाँ का कैमल भी बहुत अच्छा है. मतलब कैसे उसको भी मालूम है बिस्लरी कौन सा है और आप एक इधर अक्वाफिना पी रहे हैं. बोला मैं कैमल नहीं है. I haven't heard. I'll check for you and check for you. And then if you're wrong, let's mark. If you're wrong, both will be playing the bird in a very specific manner. He is he bird, she is she bird. He bird and she bird. Let us have we bird, we bird. Let us come down to which para I was marking? हाँ मेन स्पीशीज में सब टिक कर लो. क्या क्या दिया आप लोगों ने? हाँ बबूल, नीम, डेट palm. I think the pictures were seen. Economic value I will give it. Okay, if you want you can copy certain points from here as well. हाँ use your textual points. Use certain points which you feel good and easily write. We can finish this chapter. Come on, be quick. Then next lecture morning, I'll be starting topo. Get all your instruments ready. अभी कर लेता हूँ. You don't have topos for the coming school exams, do you? अच्छा, then I will continue with water resources. Topo उसके बाद. Happy? Only for Akan. Now, there are certain instruments that have to be kept in the mouth, not the pencil. I found you beta doing all that stuff somewhere. We'll burn it and put it on the reverse side into your mouth. Carry on. I had made my BMS and my MCOM students to leave that habit, and my 10th boy is trying to. Pencil to lighter बना दे. That's what I don't know. He's using his brain. Pencil lighter test. कुछ नहीं बनेगा. चुप-चाप लिखो. Do it quick so that I can go on with a new chapter called water.
Western Punjab, Eastern Punjab.
देखो, Punjab, which is closer to the Rajasthan side, is desert type, not desert actually. You understand? Rajasthan is on the northwestern and Punjab is a little bit different. So the border area of Punjab and Rajasthan are something like that.
So can you repeat again the dry residues and tropical desert forests are the same or not? Dry residues or
Dry
tropical
deciduous.
and tropical desert are same or not?
No, they are totally different. Deciduous trees, once if they don't get rainfall for long years, then they can become. अभी है ना इसका कान खींचने का टाइम आता है. That's what I could say.
हाँ sir.
No, let it. I don't want to make him an elephant also. Come on quickly. I hope BJP is going to go in Karnataka. But the pictures are not so good. Congress is good.
क्या किसके साइड से आप?
हाँ जी?
आप किसके साइड से?
जो मुझे खाना लगता है. Yesterday one of my UT colleague नहीं है, UT staff. सर आप IPL में किसके साइड से? मतलब किसी के भी साइड से?
तो कल का मैच देखा?
मैं नहीं देखता हूँ. हमारा मैच घर जाते जाते इतना सारा काम रहता है, फिर सपने का मैच ही देखना पड़ता है. सपना वाला मैच. BJP is 81 and Congress is 109. अभी भी लीडिंग ही है. JDS will play a big role. हाँ. If you guys are important, you understand election results? हाँ, कांग्रेस ही आएगा ऐसा बोला है, but let's hope. फिर अमित शाह पैसे देके सबको बोलेगा आज. This should not happen. Let's hope for the best. जैसा गांधी ने पूछा, I want BJP to come. I'm a strong believer of Mr. Modi. Not a party, but Modi. Same. मैं ये 9 से मैं कुछ भी बोले ना, हाँ सर सेम जैसा कुछ कर. Really?
Yeah.
जनरल गार्गी is afraid of. चलो carry on. ठीक है. Where your friend since long. How long? 2 years ना. ठीक.
कौन सा?
ये
वो नर्सरी से.
और
ये भी नर्सरी से.
नर्सरी से
Means from 3 years or.
फिर भी तुम लोग दोनों ने इसको चेंज नहीं किया. क्या है? क्या? ये दोनों को चेंज कर देगा.
तो ये हमें चेंज कर देगा.
हाँ, you are influenced by this baddie film. चलो write down. पूरा. कहाँ तू आता ही कभी चांद का ईद
का चांद.
तो समझ गया मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ. Shall we? Let us go to it. ये मैं explain भी करूँगा. Littoral and swamp forest. Is that's the heading? Yeah. In your notebook, you can write littoral or tidal forests.
इसमें एक बोर्ड का ऐसा बोर्ड में नहीं करता।
इसमें नहीं. That's different.
इसमें तो मैंग्रोव्स है.
This is but not exact mangroves. There are many. We'll have Royal Bengal tiger jumping in. Seriously. I love the animal jumping, but at least not above me. I don't know, some school days or college days, I think. Every lunchtime or dinner time, I'll be watching the Discovery Channel where the animals are hunting and eating. And मेरा मम्मी का तुझे जरा भी ये नहीं लगता है? बोले किस बात का? वो अपना खाना खा रहा है और मैं अपना खाना खा रहा हूँ. Shade. चुप बैठ. But there was one snake episode, 10 most venomous snake. That was awesome. देखा ना? And that lady and that man goes to every house and catch the snake. Snakes in the city. Good. You remember that also. So instead of watching all Saas Bahu and other extra, you can watch that. ये वो episode का नाम क्या था? That forest वाला. इसमें ही था ना, Hotstar पे ही था ना वो.
Hotstar पे.
Come on, I'll get it right now, and I want you students to watch the trailer. Wait, I'll get it. Come on, copy down quickly. Done? Put the setting and wait for me. Yeah, okay.
अरे वो अलग है.
हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है. Okay. Hotstar.
क्या मतलब होता है फैसिलिटी?
हाँ, that's and वो actor ने भी बहुत अच्छा काम किया ना. I don't know, that boy hasn't seen in any other side. Now उसका first था. No, it's a typical Indian series, but it was too good. I don't know who has done that. Anji? Bullet trains. They have said it is 2036. कहाँ डालेंगे? कौन है? हाँ? Yawning like an animal in class. जिसने किया पहला वही पूछेगा कौन है? It is general psychology of human beings. ताजा खबर, no, that's not ताजा खबर तो कर दिया. But वो भी ओके था. Wait, I'll let you know the series. You should watch such. हाँ, ये है आर्या पार.
देखा ना
ये तो मुझे
वो शॉट देखा है तुम ट्रेन
I was saying that series which are based on forests, this you watch.